Hey, how's it going? So, today is the day that we've all been waiting for. It is the day that I am gonna go buy school supplies. I'm so excited! I have been waiting and dreaming of this day since last year when I did the exact same thing. I look forward to this every single year, and I know that you guys do as well. The plan is we're gonna go to two of my favorite places in the entire world. That's a bus. And we're gonna buy school supplies. Let's go. Oh yeah, boy. Okay, so we've officially arrived at our first destination, which we all know is my heaven. And that, of course, is Officeworks. Heaven, do, oh heaven, heaven. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna pick these ones. Oh yeah.
Burgerlicious definition, make them boys go low. You get the best of both worlds.
Now I ain't saying she a gold.
Watch me smack that all on.
Hello my pretties, how you doing? Oh my gosh, it's like 31 degrees today and I am sweating up a storm. That's TMI, but anyways, moving on. I didn't have everything that I wanted, so I'm gonna go to my next favorite place in the entire world. I'm gonna buy the rest of my supplies. I'm a little low-key annoyed though because they didn't have any bags left, so I now have all this stuff just chilling in my car. But that's fine, you know, it's fine. I'm gonna go to our next destination, yeah. Second heaven, do 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 do. Oh, second heaven, do 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 do. I always spend way too much money here. Ugh. Okay, we have returned from school supply shopping. Not gonna lie, it has been a few days, but we're just gonna forget about that. But before we jump into the deep end and start my favorite part of this entire video, which is obviously the haul, I thought I'd sit down and just explain to you guys what my university life and my subjects this year are going to be like. I've obviously bought things that are going to help me with those particular subjects, and it might not make sense without explanation, so here we go. If you guys didn't know, because it's not like I've said it 1,000 times in every other video, but this year I'm gonna be studying a new degree. It's called a Bachelor of Psychological Science Honours, and it's just structured like a little differently to normal bachelor subjects. If you're studying your first bachelor at university, it's usually structured so you have 4 subjects a semester. Go in, you do your lectures, you learn the content, you read the slides, you type it all down, and then afterwards you'll have classes where you go over all the content and then you do stuff at home. My honours degree is a little different because it's basically like the next step, so it's not technically postgraduate studies, but it basically is postgraduate studies. Long story short, how my university will be structured this year is this semester that's just about to start, I'll have 2 subjects that is like that, where I go in and I have lectures and I learn the content, and then I also have a class called my thesis, which is basically the thing that makes your honours degree and the reason as to why you have to do it. Thesis takes up the workload of 2 subjects and it's very, very intense. Fun. Basically, I'll be given a topic from my university, and that particular topic will be what I'll be researching for the year. I just had to put in my preferences last week, and I'll spend the entire year investigating it, experimenting it, and coming up with a 10,000 to 15,000 word thesis at the end of it that'll be published in psychological literature. Oh, that's a mouthful. In that process, I'll have a supervisor who is basically just like a lecturer or a teacher at my school who is specialized in that particular area that I'm studying, and we'll have meetings once a week, once every fortnight, where we'll talk about the content and they'll guide me through my research. That's a very brief overview of what's gonna happen, but yeah, majority of it is at home work, except for meetings that I'll have with my supervisor. Anyways, now we'll go through everything that I purchased, so let's get into it. First things I bought were these 2 folders here, and I got them from Kmart. I was gonna pick up my folders from Officeworks, which is what I usually do, and I usually just get boring black and white ones. But this year I was like, no, this year's study is going to be so intense. I'm gonna have fun with my stationery and make sure that every time I look at it, I'm gonna want to study, not look at it and be like, oh, that's boring, I won't do that. So I picked up 2 of these folders. One of them is a beautiful baby pink pastel kind of color, and the other one is just a white folder that has these gold lines on it. I thought that I would use one of these for 2 of my subjects, and then the other one can be for my thesis, and I'll print off things for research or notes from meetings that I have with supervisors. That's the basic structure of how I want to go about organizing my notes. So these are the things that I'm going to end up putting in these folders, and then I'll show you what the actual product of what my folders will look like at the end end after I've explained it all. So the first things I got for the folders was just these loose leaf papers. I love these because you can put them in the little clipboard, fit in there all nicely, and I don't necessarily use this every single time I go into a lecture to write my notes. Majority of the time I use my laptop to write notes because they talk too fast and I can't keep up by handwriting notes, but I do like to have paper on me whenever I don't know, my laptop dies and I need to write stuff. Then because I'm doing 2 subjects, I picked up 2 books for each subject. These are just a small A5 size books and they're the 96-page exercise books. Yeah, again, very similar reason as to why I bought these. I just kind of wanted 2 books for each of the subjects, me to like write really simplified study notes, or if my laptop dies, I've got books to write in. I also got them because they're yellow and they're bright and they're happy, and that's exactly how I want to feel every time I look at them when I'm at uni. I didn't end up picking any plastic pockets up because I have like 1,000 of them. That's all the things that I bought for my folders. I'll show you now what the end product looks like once I've organized them all. Bam, beautiful, look at that. So this particular folder is my thesis folder and it looks like this. So this is one of the readings that I need to do, so that's just been chilling in there. This is my meeting book and I've got a bunch of plastic pockets, and in these plastic pockets I've just put one of the books that I'm going to use for notes, and then I also have these readings that I've had to do, and then behind that I also have the piece of paper which I've just been writing some notes from the readings. As I do more and more work and I have like different areas that I need to like section off in my notes, I'll probably have this structured a little differently, but I'll update you guys when that happens as the semester progresses. Wow, isn't that insane? Crazy, organized, amazing, awesome. The next 2 things that I picked up were just 2 books. So this one is a visual art diary, and you may be thinking, Amy, you're studying psychology. That is like the complete opposite of an arts degree. If you guys have seen other university related videos from me, I like to write color coordinated, really colorful, beautiful, handwritten summaries of all of the topics that I learn at university, and I usually just do them on a blank piece of paper and then I put them in plastic pockets. But this year I was like, why don't I just get a book that has plain paper? It's like thick, nice, beautiful, professional paper. Instead of having to use heaps of blank pieces of paper and then like risk them all getting lost everywhere, I thought it'd just be nifty to have it all in one book. Then for my thesis topic, I picked up this meeting book. I was just trying to find like a notebook or something that I could write down notes when I have meetings with my supervisor, and I found this and I was like, this is meant to be in my life. This is gonna be my savior for the year. As you can see, how it's structured is you put the date and the topic and the top, then you write notes that happen within the meeting, and then at the bottom it has little to-do list of action items that you may need to do after you finish the meeting. I know, smart, crazy. Chuck them over there. The first things I picked up from Officeworks, and these are Stabilo highlighters. If you guys didn't know, fun fact, Stabilo actually means highlighter in Indonesian. I'm a thinker, look at that, crazy. They came in a 4-pack like this, and then I also picked up an orange one because I like orange highlighters. I got these because they're a little smaller so they'll fit my pencil case, but also I love using these particular highlighters to highlight books that I read. I read a lot of like personal development books and stuff, and I just highlight the absolute crap out of them. So I like to use these to do that. Yeah. That's all. Highlighters, yay, fun. I'm all about that color coordination, you know. The next thing I picked up was a pen. This one is the Bic 4 Colors original pen. Then for other pens, I picked these up at Kmart because Officeworks didn't have these, but these are some of my favorite pens, and they're the Papermate ones. I either love these ones or the Bic ones that look similar to this but have like a black body. Anyways, so I picked up a whole packet of those. Other things I picked up at Kmart was 2 correction tapes because we all know it's just inevitable that I'm gonna make a mistake at some point and I'm gonna need this in my life. Then I also got sticky note little things. So I got these page markers, and they're just like plain yellow ones, and again I like to use these when I'm reading in textbooks or just like recreational books to mark pages that I want to come back to. And then I also got these things for the same reason, which are just multicolored little sticker flags. The last thing I got from Kmart is a purchase that means absolutely nothing in this video, but I thought it looked cute anyways, and that is this particular phone case. It's like a peachy phone case. It has a little stitching on it, and that's all the things that I picked up while I was school supplies shopping. However, it's not the end of the video. When I came home after I was shopping for school supplies, I had a beautiful little package sitting at the front of my door, and I was like, what's this package? I didn't order anything. Who is sending me things? Turns out my beautiful best friend Gale, if you guys don't know who Gale is, I went to Sydney last year to visit her. She sent me a little care package for honors, and I just like can't express to you how amazing she is, how mind blown I am that she just like put effort into getting me a gift. Like, it's literally the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me. So I opened the package and it had all of these stationery that I can use for honors this year because she wanted to wish me good luck for honors. Gale, if you're watching this, I love you so much. The first thing is this tote bag, and it's from Kiki K, but she said she saw it and she thought of me, and I was like, look, it does say drink tea, so that is me. Oh yeah. The first thing she got me is this to-do list, and I think the most amazing part of this is the fact that she was not aware that I went shopping for stationery, yet she managed to get my color scheme that I picked out, baby pink. How did she know? I don't know. Next, she got me these little cute little booklets. They're so adorable, and again, they're baby pink. Oh my gosh. She said that they'd be perfect to just fit my like school bag, and if I'm having a bad day or I just need like a little bit of a pick-me-up, I can write little grateful lists in there so that I can remind myself to stay positive. Literally anything. She's thought of everything. She's bloody amazing. Next, she got me this little pen, which again is absolutely adorable. Look at the little patterns on that. Oh my gosh. And then the last thing she got me are these adorable little post-it notes, and on them they say things like important reference revise study, so I can use them for when I'm reading my textbooks or my notes and stuff and I want to remember, go back to a certain place, I can remember. Crazy. And that's everything that I picked up for my school supplies. I am so excited. I'm so glad that I went out and I bought some stationery that's gotten me really excited for university, because now I feel prepared to take on the torture year that is known as psychology honors. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Also go check out all my back to school, other university related videos. This is gonna be a part of my university series that I'm creating on my channel. So again, if you wanna go check out all the other university related videos down below. Also, I'm planning on doing a back to school university related advice video, so if you guys have any questions whatsoever that you'd like me to answer about university, how I balance out my life, how I study, how I anything, leave a question down below and I'll be sure to answer it in the video. And that's all. I love you. Stay positive. Smile. Bye.
We're breaking free.